Don't go there. But let's head now to Southend on Sea, where Anne is on the line. Hello, Anne.
Hello, Richard. Good morning. Thank you for taking my call.
Go for it. Have you got a question or an observation?
A statement, really. I wanted to ask you to ask anybody and everybody. I live in quite a nice area, actually, of Leigh-on-Sea. It was better. But we are being inundated by car thefts, by people creeping around our houses, bungalows and flats in the middle of the night, where they're all being caught on camera. We know we don't know them personally. We know where they come from. They cover their faces, but you can tell. We all know that. I'm a pensioner. I'm 74, so I know what's what. But I want to ask you the question. Nobody ever, politicians or anybody or anyone, ever says if we put across the channel worldwide there will be no benefits. Stop the benefits. So if you come over on a boat, there will be nothing for you. Absolutely nothing. And why can't we turn the boats back? All right, we might have a few sink. I know probably people are out there now waiting to murder me, but...
No, well, look, Anne, you are like so many people, are really anxious about this issue, and the principle behind your question is why are people attracted to coming to the UK and to take that dangerous journey? And I think it's pretty obvious, because we're providing some of the most generous benefits and accommodation, and people think that we're probably the least likely to decline such an application, and that's what the data clearly shows. And it is wrong, Anne, and it's pretty obvious, isn't it? If you make it too attractive, then more and more people will want to come.
We both work. You know, and we at our ages. We can get nothing from the government. I don't want anything from the government, but we can't get anything from the government. But these people just walk into our country. My daughter looked after, she did child protection. She had to give it up because of the things that she saw of these men pretending to be boys. And she said it was so obvious, Mum. You know,
I mean, that is a great example, Anne. I'm so glad you raised that, because actually, if it's so obvious to your daughter who's sort of involved in child protection, why isn't it obvious to the authorities, the people running the show?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I can't understand it. I mean, is there a law against it? And please don't quote human rights.
And we share your frustrations. We share your frustrations. It's one of the reasons why we've got to leave the European Convention on Human Rights. We invented them, for heaven's sake. We don't need other people to tell us about human rights. Anne from Southend, great call. Thank you very much indeed.